Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see the Washington Commanders taking on the Cleveland Browns.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
They've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And that touchdown adds to his lead. He is the NFL leader as we roll through November.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. On the move past the 40, down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Oh, what a play by Dotson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Watson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They go up the middle with Chubb.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Now Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. You talk about this Washington defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now it's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Robinson on a give right side.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Again, it's Robinson. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
A give left side to Robinson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line.
And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line?
And a razzle-dazzle not going to work out. They're just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they'll go on the ground.
And a razzle-dazzle not going to work out. And they're just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short.
And that one not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it, and they blow that up behind the line.
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. They run it again with Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Watson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So here's Washington now to take over.
They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Pass complete on the out route to Beckham.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the gun, here's Watson.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he will get to the 1st down marker as he slides to avoid the contact. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. Chubb on the counter. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 21 carries, 93 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
This is Ford.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they turn to Ford. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Ford. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Watson now to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown, Washington.
Michael Pittman
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
To throw on 2nd is Watson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They run with 4. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. He may go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
His second rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 27 yards there, a first down. Back to throw. That one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
2nd down and 4.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
In motion right is Pittman. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and give it instead to Eckler.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Haskins trying to pick it up. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. First down, they'll stick with Haskins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They run it again with Haskins.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Running for it, Haskins.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
They'll run here with Haskins. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Haskins is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Out
out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Browns send out their punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. He'll return it from the 6. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Washington football now. This drive starts with a Haskins carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They're going with Beckham on the end around. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. Straight ahead, here's Haskins. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll get it in the hands of Beckham. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 6. A give to Haskins up the middle. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Handoff now, it's Haskins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Haskins again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Hassan Haskins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And a loose football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Draw play, it's Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Watson on 1st down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Watson. It's caught, Cooper. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet, as they come up now 2nd and inches. To the air yet again, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Elijah Moore.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore as time expires in the first half. And the Browns get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and it's the Patriots out in front at halftime. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and you can see currently they trail in that ball game. Chris Godwin, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is caught inside the 5. Huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one but...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Hassan Haskins with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is now 24.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And he'll get this one way up line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Here's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. Big yardage that time for Washington.
43 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. So now then, the big loss sets up 2nd and 19. They'll roll him out right.
He'll take a shot downfield for... And this is... Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. 39 yards there. A big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 66 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over. And nothing. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A huge play there for Washington. 52 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Yeah, it made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation, because that one moves him past John Riggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith at 25 in 1995. Next up, Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer, he had 28 in 2006.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a first down throw, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Looking to throw. Watson. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Watson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. On the ground, it's Ford. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Again, they turn to Ford. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. That's how multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the screen, this is Eckler. A nice little juke. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now
Cheap viewers on Streamber.com. Remove the space, dig such as.
We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Eckler again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Commanders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And it's a fumble. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to them.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Watson. He finds his man. Complete. That's 4th. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 1. Looking to throw. Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, Watson. He's across midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
This is 4th. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And does Washington have it? They do. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left. That one downfield for Dotson. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Shrugs him off. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
91 yards rushing for him now as he has been... tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2nd and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 33.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
That is caught.
And they're going to have another first down. He's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Winston.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a
teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the 4th quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation... Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
On 1st down, Watson. And he lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Allen, nifty footwork. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Down at the 25. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Play fake. Winston. Out to his left. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Running on first down, Eckler. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
And they'll run again.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Austin Eckler
with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Commanders use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Now Watson escaping the pressure right. Gets around. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
On first down, it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Watson. He finds his man complete. It's Ford. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He finds his man, complete. That's 4th. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first down. They'll run for it with Eckler, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. One last throw here for Watson. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Washington, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile for Cleveland, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.